everybody. Welcome to Network Connection. My name is Roni. Today I have the pleasure to talk with Tracy David. She's the inventor, founder, and CEO of Oh Yes Shave Club and their unique little Acorn Razor. Tracy, hi, how are you?
Hey, thank you so much, Ronnie, for having me on. I'm fantastic.
Great, great. I hope you're warm down there in Florida. We're freezing here in Texas.
We are always warm in Florida.
All right, so Tracy, tell us, what is it that you do?
So, we are a brand that is all about inspiring women to accept that we are enough and to own our true beauty. And we're doing
Mhm.
so with a new Shave Club membership. You know, the Dollar Shave Club for men
Yep.
and Harry's. You've heard of it. We all know about it. Well, for
Mhm.
100 years, we've been shaving with a man's razor. And
Ooh,
we all know that it was meant for a beard, not a body, but we use it anyways because it's been our only option. They
yeah.
colored it pink, they put a few extra aloe strips on it, and they told us it was in innovative new technology for us when really it was just an old razor meant to shave a beard. So
Yeah.
our
Oh,
new technology is now patented. We are the first to ever create a razor that has a flexible, intuitive handle, kind of like a toothbrush. If you imagine
wow.
that, it intuitively glides over every curve of our body. So this new technology allows us to shave in half of the time, Ronnie. It leaves
Ooh.
no nicks and no cuts. And the best part of all is that we no longer have to do yoga while we're in the shower just to
Right?
get
That's
our bits and parts shaved. Come on.
that's awesome. So what made you think it? Wow,
Like,
what? Like, tell us.
start a shave club? Is that what you're saying? Yes, I know. So I'm a serial entrepreneur, an
Mhm,
inventor. I've launched several other companies and projects, and the last thing that I was working on for the last 10 years or so was I've been doing a coaching practice, a business coaching practice. And I would see over and over women were self sabotaging themselves, even though they were
mhm,
more than capable. And I noticed the pattern in myself as well. I began to
mhm.
study some neuroscience and discovered that the tools we had already available to us in way of word affirmation had some merit to them based on neuroscience. And I began
Okay.
to apply some things with my clients. And 3,000 testimonies later, Ronnie, I knew I was on to something, but I didn't have the capacity in my coaching practice to take on a million more women clients. I simply
Right.
wanted a million more women to feel more confident about themselves. So I thought to myself, well, what kind of beauty product could I ride in on? Could it be a lipstick or a cosmetic or a hair product? And at the time, the Dollar Shave Club had just gotten acquired for $1 billion. And I knew there was nothing in the marketplace for women at all. So
Hmm.
we started on the adventure. And little did we know that several months later and lots of beta testing, no one would approve the razors that we had on the market. None of our beta testers would approve them. So we went to
Mhm.
the drawing board and started asking why. And in that process, we're able to solve the problem by answering the question, why do the razors suck so bad? Why are they so
Nice.
awful? And we
Okay.
created this new technology. So we're ready to launch. Coming this summer, we'll be out in the marketplace for people to be able to get their hands on this new razor technology.
Wow, wow, that is so exciting. I'm so excited for you, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm so jealous of you. That's incredible.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. I did a little research about the company, and you guys have a great mission behind it. Would you mind sharing with us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So, in addition to this whole idea where I was working with these women clients and wanting to help empower them, I also know that for me, I've had a lot of experiences in circles and communities of people that have had trauma, specifically
Mhm.
sexual trauma. And one of the passions that I have is to be able to empower women to feel more confident. And what better of a marriage than to be able to have the opportunity to work with women who literally need to have a blank slate and start over,
Yeah.
and those women that have had traumatic experiences who are now rebuilding their lives. And so our mission with Oh Yes brand is not just to empower the everyday average woman who's buying a razor, but rather have all of us extend our hands out to help other women who have been less fortunate to have the opportunity to know how to build their own self-confidence. You and
Yeah.
we've had access to these tools, right? We get
Mhm.
told and taught that, but if you're in a different environment, you don't have access to that. And so how wonderful that our brand be able is not able to just contribute financially, but in mentorship and in job
Yeah,
opportunities and in teaching women practical skills in which they can take that and feel more confident.
absolutely. That's beautiful. That really is beautiful. Let's pivot a little bit. We live in a very weird world right now. People are getting sick left and right, and there's snow in Houston. So it's a very weird world right now.
Right.
Um, has COVID-19 affected your process? What's going on
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, it was pretty horrible. And I know that it has been for many of us. Our whole company got shut down. I lost
Mm,
the majority of my team because they needed to go find another way to make resources for their family when things open back up. The
mhm.
investment market is just finally picking back up, so we're back in pitching and really getting opportunities to share our story more often. So it's definitely picking back up, Ronnie. But that year, I feel like it was, yeah, it halted our momentum for sure. And I could
Mm.
see that companies around us were experiencing the same thing. So even though as traumatic as it is, somehow there's a reverence in the community when we're all suffering together, if that makes any sense.
So you're saying product is going to be launched in the summer. Will you be announcing the launch on your social media? Like, what, do you have any events planned for it?
Yeah, we will have we'll definitely do some really big things when we're coming out. We'll be ramping up in our social media. We'll probably be starting that in the next 30 to 60 days, talking a
Mhm.
little bit more about our campaigns coming into full launch. So stay tuned. Make sure you're following us on the Oh Yes channels. That's Instagram and Facebook, because we'll be talking about what we're doing there.
How exciting! All right, and so if any one of my viewers or any one of like NAA members is looking to get in touch with you, they have some questions about coaching, entrepreneurial spirit, inventing things, how can they reach you?
Yeah, so they can reach me at Tracy, Tracy, at ohyesshave.com. Make sure to remember two S's. It's ohyesshave.com. And you can follow us on all of our social media channels, the Facebook and the Instagram at Oh Yes Shave.
Awesome. All right. Well, Miss Tracy, thank you so much for your time. This was such a wonderful conversation. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Thanks, guys.